homeowners than it is men.
And you think that's something to be proud of?
But what I'm saying
No,
is,
answer me. Is that something to be
it
proud
is.
of?
It
Explain to
is
me why.
because
I think that's sad.
if that woman has kids, guess who gets that house?
And if you had a man in the house and was married and had a family, the kids would still get the house. So that wasn't even really a valid answer. She just said that to make herself feel good. What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Today we are going to be discussing single women homeowners. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? All right, I ain't gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
House. Guess who gets it?
Do you know what a homeowner is?
They're. Yes, I do know what a homeowner is.
Okay,
Someone that owns their home, that's not paying the bank, that's not like
listen.
outright.
There's more women buying homes.
Okay.
Meaning they're taking out 30-year loans.
Oh my God, you always gotta get technical.
But if you look up the statistics,
no man is buying a home by himself. No man is buying his home by himself.
I'm gonna talk to you because you got common sense.
He's getting a woman.
Listen, single men typically don't buy homes, right? Mm-hmm. Men buy homes when they get a family, right? Meaning that they're married. So if you look up the stats, yes, more single women are buying homes than men because single men don't buy homes. It's actually sad because all that shows is women can't cooperate enough with a man to even be able to buy a home as a family, that they have to go out, acquire massive amounts of debt to buy the house by themselves. Not only
now, I want to stop right here because notice how this woman got in her feelings and wanted to sit over here and say, oh, you always got to get so technical. Yeah, because men are logical creatures and we understand how this works. And you had an emotional response. Now, when she was so quick to say, men ain't buying, you don't see single men buying homes, that's because men are smart with their money and we understand that what's the purpose of buying a home if I'm the only person that's going to be living in it? Now, when men have families, that's when they buy homes. It just goes to show you the difference between how men and women think. Because y'all have been programmed so much to try to be independent from a man that y'all actually think this is a good thing, when in reality, the men are thinking a lot smarter than y'all, because the only time we really care to have a home is when we have a family. It just makes more financial sense. Duh. But I wanted to bring up the part where she got in her feelings about it being so technical, because she's going to contradict herself not too long after she just said that. Just wait on it. I'm going to show y'all. Watch. Let's keep it moving.
By themselves, not only are they buying the houses by themselves, black women are getting evicted more than anybody in the country. If you look up the eviction rates, black women are the most evicted people in the U.S. So yeah, you're buying these homes, but you can't even afford to pay them off. Why? Because you don't have that two income that you that you need. You don't think so?
No, I think that a lot of
that's women, a fact. We can look it up right now. That's a fact. Black women are the most evicted in the U.S. I think that's like that's not even a shot at black women.
I
right?
say evicted. Like, are you talking about homeowners though?
Yeah,
homeowners, like, Section 8, apartments, whatever you want to look at.
You gotta take out the Section 8, taking all of that shit.
Black women have the most debt out of everybody. Why? Because they're the most enrolled in college. They're the most getting those student loans, and they're the most going in debt. So they're actually the ones who need a partner the most, but are using these degrees to say they don't go out.
They left their name at the bottom of the screen because I know somebody probably gonna get in their feelings and say, why you keep stopping? Because that's the part that I was trying to explain to you guys. Notice how she said you getting all technical, but when he brought up that stat that we all know is true, that black women are the most evicted in the United States, what was the first thing that she wanted to do? Get technical and want to mention Section 8 and all these other people that are getting government assistance. That doesn't change the fact that y'all are still the most evicted out of all demographics in the United States. regardless of whether it's homeowners, regardless of whether it's Section 8. So don't sit over here and try to say, oh, why you got to be so technical? But then the moment he brings up a stat that we all can look up and we all know that is true, now you want to be technical. Can't make this shit up, bro. Let's keep it moving.
They don't go out in the world buying houses by themselves.
We're not saying that we don't need one.
They're losing,
but we're not saying we
just
don't need
to say
one.
we bought it. I think that's sad.
We're not saying that we don't need one.
Okay,
that's the thing, and that's where the disconnect is at. Just because we're educated and we are able to buy our own homes and we're able to do these things for ourselves, that does not say that. That does not automatically say we don't want or need a man. Y'all assume that. Y'all are insecure and you assume that that's what it is, but that's not what most women, that's not what we want.
Okay, how is buying?
Oh, hell no. No. Stop the cap. No. Matter of fact, let me find this clip. I literally just did a video on this the other day. I'm about to show that to y'all now, and then I'm going to roll it right back into that clip. That's some bullshit. You need to stop capping. Just give me a second. The fuck?
You're right. We don't need black men. We are the most educated demographic in this country right now. We have started more business than any demographic in this country right now. We're doing great. We don't need anyone.
How is buying a home, going into debt, losing the home, helping your family? That's actually hindering your kids even more.
He said losing the home. Okay.
Would you not agree? Would you rather buy a home with your husband or would you rather buy a home alone?
I mean, of course I'd rather buy a home with my husband.
Okay, so do you see women buying homes alone as a positive, or are you looking like, damn, why are all these women buying homes by themselves? Why are they not buying homes as a family? Because that's what homes were made for. They were made for families. They weren't made for single people. So you as a single person buying a home alone, that's a red flag. It's not like you buying it to flip it in real estate.
Or
you
to
buying
Airbnb.
This house to live in.
I know 2 women that do Airbnb right now.
You know 2?
Yep.
How many women is in the world?
I'm just saying. I just know 2. I know 2 right now. Oh, you know what? I know 3 actually. Personally.
There's 8 billion people in the world.
But just saying, just to me,
more than
myself,
half are women.
But that's just
not
me,
even
myself.
a point of a percentage. Let's just be realistic.
Most
the
God.
average,
I know
the average person is buying a house to live in. And this generation isn't even paying off these houses for real. The average woman makes $37,000. The average black woman is like the least paid out of every race. So you buying a home alone, you already in the red. In California, the average house is what? I know you know. We talk offline all the time. What's the average home rate right now?
Like 400.
Yeah.
Nah, double that. Double that.
No, it's in the 4s.
Double that. No, in California.
Yeah.
Double that.
It's like $499. I didn't see them in like Compton.
For this studio. For this studio, maybe.
No.
The average home, right? The median home, if you look it up right now, is around $800,000. It would take you 2 lifetimes to pay that off, making what the average woman makes. So what you need to do is pair with the man, get that 2 income that you're talking about, and elevate.
Yeah, but see, in order to do that, that means they would have to cooperate. That means that they would actually have to submit. And we know those are 2 things that these women don't want to do. We know this. And it's unfortunate because it's sad to see that they really, really, really think that this is like impressive. Like this is a good thing. But in reality, it's not, because a lot of y'all are just racking up debt. This is why women carry far more debt than men, because men think about these things. We actually think about this, and we actually have to, because our value is based on what we can provide. The reason why y'all women can afford to do this and rack up all this debt is because we're not looking for women to provide for us. Why do y'all think y'all such an easy target when it comes to stuff like this? Why do you think everything that's advertised on television, more often than not, is pandering towards women? Because y'all don't think about stuff like this. Y'all just spin, 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 spin. And everything is instant gratification and everything is all about the right now. Men, we have to think ahead. Because why? Because our value is based on what we can provide. And not only that, men, we don't need a whole lot. So the last thing we're going to do is sit over here and buy a house if we're single, especially if we're single and childless. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. To the next video, y'all. Deuces.